The Ace Pro 2 is still one of the best action cameras money can buy. Insta360 knows that, and that's exactly the problem. When your current product is still beating the competition, releasing the next one becomes the harder decision, not the easier one. So while everyone else was shipping hardware in 2026, Insta360 stayed quiet on the Ace Pro 3. Not because they're behind, because they're watching. And based on everything leaking out right now, what they're building in that silence might be the most significant action camera upgrade this segment has ever seen. Here's everything we know about the Ace Pro 3 and why the wait might actually be worth it. Insta360 ran a tight annual release rhythm with the Ace Pro line. The original Ace Pro arrived in November 2023. The Ace Pro 2 followed 11 months later in October 2024. That pattern made a late 2025 launch feel logical. It didn't happen. Q1 2026 passed. Q2 passed. Now, heading into Q3 with zero launch signals building, the most credible analysis from trusted sources points to a late 2026 or early 2027 window, and the delay has almost nothing to do with engineering. The real reason is competitive logic. The Ace Pro 2 still has no direct 8K rival that genuinely threatens its position. The DJI Osmo Action 6 brought a larger one by 1.1-inch sensor and variable aperture to the table in November of 2025. Real hardware improvements, but it remained limited to 4K in most practical shooting modes. GoPro's Mission 1 series carries a 50-megapixel 1-inch sensor and strong specs on paper, but it's brand new and completely unproven in real-world conditions. The Ace Pro 2 still outperforms its rivals, making a launch of the Ace Pro 3 unnecessary. Instead, Insta360 refreshed its lineup in Q4 2025 to sustain sales. Every other Ace Pro 3 rumor is interesting. This one is fundamental. Leaked specifications consistently point to a 1-inch 50-megapixel CMOS sensor co-engineered with Leica, continuing the partnership Insta360 officially renewed in March 2025. The Ace Pro 2 already runs a strong 1x1.3-inch sensor, but the physical step to a full 1-inch format isn't a refinement. It's a different class of camera. The practical difference shows up hardest in the conditions. Action cameras face constantly helmet mount footage at dusk, indoor arenas, fast riding through tunnels and shaded trails. A 1x1.3-inch sensor compensates aggressively in those environments, and that compensation costs texture, shadow detail, and overall image cleanliness before a single edit happens. A full 1-inch sensor with Leica tuning offers up to 14 stops of dynamic range, enhancing highlight and shadow recovery in an action camera. This color consistency is crucial for workflows that integrate Ace Pro 3 footage with other cameras. The expected video suite starts at 8K at 30 frames per second with HDR and log profiles. But the spec that genuinely changes shooting behavior is 4K at 120 frames per second in 10-bit color. That combination has been attempted before in compact cameras, almost always with trade-offs in bitrate, color depth, or heat management. Clean 10-bit footage at 120 frames per second means slow motion that grades consistently alongside other cameras and holds up under aggressive editing without falling apart. That's a real production benefit, not a headline number. Completing the suite, 1080p at 240 FPS covers extreme slow motion use cases, water impacts, fast mechanical details, sports moments where frame count matters more than resolution. Together, these three tiers form a complete video toolkit built around how creators actually work across different content types. The rumored FlowState 2.0 system brings two additions that go beyond standard stabilization marketing. The first is AI-assisted 360-degree horizon lock, continuous tilt and drift correction handled at the capture stage rather than in post. The second is a global shutter, which captures the entire frame simultaneously rather than scanning line by line. That eliminates rolling shutter distortion, the warping visible in fast lateral movement or quick camera pans at the hardware level. For an action camera used in genuinely high-speed scenarios, that's a foundational image quality improvement, not a minor spec addition. Layered underneath is a rumored triple AI system handling gesture control, auto-editing assistance, advanced noise reduction, and color grading support, pushing more production decisions into the camera itself and reducing editing dependency for solo creators. Waterproofing is expected at 16 meters without housing, up from the Ace Pro 2's 10-meter rating, extending to 60 meters with a compatible dive case. Audio also gets a meaningful upgrade, improved directional microphones with AI wind noise cancellation. Wind noise at speed is one of the most stubborn problems in outdoor action camera footage, and one of the hardest to fix cleanly in post without damaging voice capture. Addressing it at the hardware level is the right call. GoPro's Mission 1 goes further with 32-bit float audio recording, but for most creator workflows, the Ace Pro 3's approach solves the problem that actually shows up every shoot. Leaked pricing places the Ace Pro 3 between $549 and $599, landing it directly against the GoPro Mission 1 at $599. That's a loaded price point. Buyers at that level are choosing between GoPro's established software ecosystem and Insta360's more aggressive hardware proposition. The competitive pressure is real. DJI's Osmo Action 6 is already on shelves with 10-bit color and variable aperture. GoPro just reinvented its entire flagship line, and Insta360's own Luna Pro confirmed at NAB 2026 with a 1-inch Leica sensor, proving the brand can ship 1-inch hardware this year. That makes a second half 2026 Ace Pro 3 launch strategically unavoidable. Thank you for tuning in. Here's where things stand. GoPro made its move. DJI already has product on shelves. Insta360's own Luna series is about to land. The window for the Ace Pro 3 is closing, and Insta360 knows it. If these leaked specs translate into real-world performance, the Ace Pro 3 doesn't just compete with what's out there right now. It leads. But specs on paper have fooled us before. The verdict gets written when the camera actually ships. Until then, drop a comment below. Are you holding out for the Ace Pro 3, or has the competition already made the decision for you?